Whenever you're ready.
Your fortune is in the bricks is an old saying that still holds true in many instances, even after all these years. Renting versus buying is a question that many ask themselves and try to weigh the pros and cons. Which is better? Will it fit my lifestyle? Am I ready for the responsibility of buying? Why should I rent and literally pay somebody else's mortgage? Can I afford it? Am I ready for the commitment of homeownership and all that goes along with it? I'm on the pro side of buying as opposed to renting, and the speech will give guidance to as of why. There's a lot to think about when you are wanting to do either. The first thing you need to make sure is that you have a good credit score and your credit is in good shape. Your credit score plays a big part in pretty much everything. If you are not sure what your credit score is complied of, meet with a banker or a mortgage broker just to make sure that you are aware. Your credit score not only has an effect on your chance of renting or buying, but can have a direct impact on your car insurance, amongst many other things. Your credit score is very important, and keeping your credit in good standing will result in better rates for auto loans, home loans, and renting. Many people don't know that landlords check credit to make sure that you're a good candidate to rent their home or apartment. When you rent, you are paying a landlord to live in the property that they own. Whether it is an apartment, condo, single family home, you receive no tax breaks or tax credits, and you are writing a check every month so your landlord can pay down their mortgage on the property you are living in. And the landlord gets all the tax and income benefits. There are some positives in renting. You don't have any home maintenances, including home repairs and landscaping. It is nice to pick up the phone and call a landlord to have them fix it, but fixing it is up to their time and whenever they can get around to it. This is out of your control, and you will be waiting on them. But when they do fix it, do they fix it properly so it won't break again, or do they just fix it for the meantime? Your landlord is also in control of your rent. Will he raise your rent annually? Will your rent payment possibly be more than what it would be to pay for a mortgage? Renting is great for some, but having the pride of home ownership is the key to a great investment. Buying a home is a huge investment. The ideal situation is that you buy your home and it appreciates in value, so you make a profit if or when you sell the home. Buying a home is a major step in one's life, and you need to be prepared for it. When you purchase that dream home, you need to have a good team around you. You need a solid realtor, a knowledgeable loan officer, and a competent real estate attorney. Let's start at the beginning, when you decide you want to buy instead of rent. The decision needs to be made long before you want to purchase the home. You are going to need to save up some money for the down payment and closing costs, and there are a variety of mortgage products in the market, and you need to choose the one that is best for you. You don't want to jump into this. Again, you don't want to jump into this. You want to do your research, find the right team, and then move ahead. A lot of people start when they are in college and just put a little away at a time for down payments while keeping an eye on their credit to make sure that everything is in line by the time it is time for their first purchase. The investment you make is one that you will remember for a lifetime. You need to buy when the market is right, so when you sell, the home will have appreciated and you will make money on that home. And you're ready to purchase your next home. This goes back to doing your research and forming a good team to work with you. If you play your cards right, you could have somebody pay your mortgage for you. You could buy a 2, 3, or more unit apartment, condo, house, whatever. You could live in one unit and rent out the other units to people and use that rent money to pay for your mortgage, and even have a little left over. The point is to start small and work your way up as you get older and can manage the market. Your payment on your first purchase could be less than what you're paying for rent. Homeownership is also eligible for certain tax write-offs that you do not receive when you are a renter, which makes it an even better choice than renting. Here are some more reasons why it is a better idea to buy instead of rent. There's a feeling of accomplishment when you buy a house, and in an article titled "Why Rent When You Can Buy," the author Prashant Gopal stated, Owning your home often brings a sense of achievement and pride that comes from knowing that you were able to make the dream many Americans have and that some can only accomplish, which is home ownership, and you made it a reality. So pretty much what she's like saying there is that not many people are able to own homes. They have to rent homes, move, rent. But once you actually achieve that, like purchasing the home yourself, you're in full control of it. So you own it and you can do pretty much whatever. And it's a big investment, so it's a big part of it. It's a big accomplishment. You're also more stable when you buy your own home. Researchers William M. Rohe and Leslie S. Stewart from the University of Michigan summarized that when somebody purchases a house, they are more invested in their neighborhood, which makes a more stable and closer community. Also, according to the National Association of Realtors, researchers find that not only do they gain a sense of stability, but also give back to their neighborhood. So when you buy a house, you're more stable than opposed to renting it, because when you buy the house, you're living in the community, you own the house, so you're gonna invest your time into something that you're actually gonna get a benefit back from it, as opposed to if you're a renter, you're gonna end up moving because you're just paying and then you don't own the house, so you're not gonna invest your time into something that you're gonna get zero benefit back for. Also, you have a lot of control when you own a house, and in a survey conducted by Professor Freddie Mac from Auburn University, it states 89% of renters say that being able to decorate or redecorate a home is a perk of being a homeowner. So as I stated earlier, when you are a renter, and you don't have to worry about home repairs or anything, but that also, like, you can't do anything to the house that the landlord says that you can't do. So, but a homeowner, you can paint, move furniture, like you have full control of that house, you can do whatever you want to it. And lastly, you have a fixed cost with a fixed mortgage rate. So what a fixed cost is that you're paying the same price every month. What a variable cost is, if the market changes or something changes, the price in that is fluctuating up or down. And according to an article titled "Buy a Home, Nah Rent, Nah Buy," the author Alina Tungen states, as long as you have a fixed mortgage rate, you don't have to worry about being hit with increases like renters do. Renters have to worry about being hit with the rent being increased by money. They don't know when that's going to happen, but it can happen annually. But if you have a fixed cost, then you don't have to worry about any of that. And if you look at all the benefits of purchasing as opposed to renting, I think you will see my side and agree with me. So start early, put a little away every payday, keep your credit clean, and become a happy homeowner. Thank you.